Are you tired of feeling held back by fear? Do you want to learn how to overcome your fears and live a more fulfilling life? In this video, we'll explore how the ancient philosophy of Stoicism can help you conquer your fears and find inner peace. By applying Stoic principles such as acceptance, objectivity, and resilience, you can learn to face your fears head-on and lead a more confident and tranquil life. Step 1. Accept what you can't control. The Stoic concept of accepting what we can't change is a powerful tool for overcoming fear and anxiety. It emphasizes that controlling external factors, such as others' actions, natural disasters, and economic downturns, is pointless and causes anxiety. Instead, individuals should focus on their own thoughts, feelings, and deeds. Admitting that we cannot change things can be challenging, especially for those who enjoy being in charge of their lives. By acknowledging that we can't always control these events, we can let go of the fear and worry that comes from trying to control them. If you fear losing your job, instead of trying to please your boss, focus on learning new skills, building professional connections, and building a financial safety net. Although accepting things you can't change doesn't mean giving up hope, it also means being aware of what you can and cannot change and spending energy on ways to deal with them in a positive way. This change in mindset can make you feel stronger and less scared. To practice this concept, try writing down all the things in your life that you can't change, and then creating a list of things you can change. Focus your attention and energy on these things, and let go of the need to change the things you can't. Mindfulness meditation or self-reflection can help you learn to accept things as they are, focusing on the present moment and letting go of judgments and expectations. Accepting what you can't change is an essential Stoic concept for overcoming fear and anxiety. By practicing mindfulness meditation and self-reflection, individuals can become more accepting and calm, ultimately leading to greater strength and resilience in life. Step 2. Practice objectivity. Being objective involves separating our feelings from the facts of a situation. This can be achieved by questioning our beliefs and looking for facts to support or disprove them. Focusing on the present moment can help us let go of worries and fears, allowing us to think about what we can do to handle the situation right now. Separating our feelings from the facts of the case is another way to be objective. This means realizing that our feelings don't always match up with what's really going on. Asking others for feedback can help us see our worries and fears in a more objective way. For example, if you're nervous about speaking in public, seeking feedback from a mentor or coach can help you identify your skills and weaknesses and make a plan to improve. Accepting that fear and worry are normal feelings is another important Stoic concept for getting over fear. By understanding that these feelings are normal, we can learn to deal with them better and make them less of a problem in our lives. Practicing objectivity is an essential Stoic concept for getting over fear. To get a more objective view of the situation and feel less fear and anxiety, we can question our beliefs and ideas, focus on the present moment, separate our emotions from the facts, ask others for feedback, and accept that fear and anxiety are normal feelings. By being objective, we can deal with our fears in a smarter and more useful way, leading to a fuller, more important life. Step 3. Embrace self-awareness. Being self-aware means being able to see and understand your own feelings, thoughts, and actions. This is an important tool for dealing with fear because it helps you figure out what makes you afraid and how to get over it. You have to be ready to look inside yourself and look at your feelings and thoughts in order to be self-aware. This process can be hard because it forces you to face your fears and doubts head-on. Self-awareness is a good thing to work on because it has many perks. Mindfulness practice is one way to become more self-aware. Focusing on the present moment and noticing your feelings and thoughts without judging them is what mindfulness is all about. By learning mindfulness, you can become more aware of your inner world and learn more about the ways your fearful thoughts and actions affect you. Writing in a book is another way to become more self-aware. Writing down your feelings and thoughts can help you work through them and understand your fears better. What's making me scared? What is the worst thing that could happen? What is the best thing that could happen? What do you think will happen most likely? How can I get ready for what's going to happen? What tools do I have at my disposal? You can get a better understanding of your fear and come up with specific ways to get over it by answering these questions. Being self-aware also means knowing your skills and weaknesses. You can use your skills to get past your fears once you know what they are. You might want to work on improving your writing skills and making an interesting script for your talk if you are afraid of public speaking, but good at writing. Take steps to fix your weaknesses once you know what they are. If you don't have much self-discipline and are afraid of failing, you might want to make a routine or ask a friend or counselor to hold you accountable. Knowing your ideals and priorities is another important part of being self-aware. Now that you know what's most important to you, you can make choices and set priorities that are in line with your ideals. Giving you a sense of purpose and direction can help you get over your fear. You might want to see the situation as a chance to grow, rather than a threat to your safety if you are afraid of taking risks in your job, but value personal growth and development. You can get the courage to take risks and go after your goals by focusing on your ideals. Becoming more self-aware is a key part of getting over your fears. By practicing mindfulness, writing in a journal, figuring out your values and goals, and being aware of your strengths and flaws, you can learn more about your fear and come up with specific ways to get over it. Step 4. Develop resilience. Being resilient means being able to get back on your feet after problems, pain, or stress. It is a talent that you must have to get over your fears and live a happy life. The Stoics thought that people could become more resilient by practicing and following rules. Challenges, according to the Stoics, are chances to learn and grow. You can build resilience and confidence by taking on obstacles. You should try to face them head-on and see them as chances to see what you're good at. Being self-disciplined means being able to handle your feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. It is an important trait for building resilience. You can learn to control your emotions, resist urges, and keep going even when things get tough by learning self-discipline. Inner strength means being able to stay calm and collected when bad things happen. It is an important trait for building resilience. The Stoics thought that techniques like meditation, mindfulness, and deep thought could help people become stronger on the inside. You can learn to stay calm and focused even when things are going wrong or uncertain by building up your inner power. There will always be change in our lives, but it can also be scary and stressful. As a way to build resilience, the Stoics thought it was important to be open to change. You can learn to deal with new scenarios and find new ways to learn and grow if you are open to change. Focusing on the good things in your life is what gratitude is all about. It is an important trait for building resilience. You can learn to enjoy the good things in your life, even when things are hard, by practicing gratitude. This can help you keep a positive attitude and keep you inspired to get through tough times. Having friends that support you is important for building resilience. The Stoics thought that having a strong network of friends and family could help you deal with problems and get through tough times. Having helpful relationships can help you feel like you belong and are connected, which can make you stronger when things go wrong. There will be times when you fail, but that can be scary and cause you to feel anxious. The Stoics thought that the only way to become strong was to learn from your mistakes. You can get useful information and lessons from mistakes that can help you get better and grow. You can become more resilient and get over your fears by following these Stoic ideals. Remember that resilience is a skill that can be learned and not something that you either have or don't have. Begin with easy tasks and work your way up to bigger ones. You can become stronger and more sure of yourself in the face of fear and trouble if you work at it. One important Stoic idea for getting over fear is to become more resilient. You can build the resilience you need to face your fears and live a full life by accepting change, being self-disciplined, getting stronger on the inside, practicing thanks, making friends who will support you, and learning from your mistakes. Start following these rules right away, and you'll see your strength and fear level go down. Step 5. Shift your perspective. The Stoics thought that how we see a situation has a big effect on how we feel and what we do. The way you think and feel about your fears can change if you change how you look at them. Cognitive retraining is one way to change the way you see things. Finding and questioning negative thoughts and ideas is what cognitive restructuring in cognitive behavioral therapy is all about. By looking at the things you think and believe about your fears, you can learn to change them into things that are more positive and helpful. You might think things like, "I'm going to look stupid," or "I'm not good enough to speak in public." If you are afraid of public speaking, it can be hard to speak without fear when you have these kinds of thoughts going through your mind. Some more positive thoughts that you can replace these negative ones with are, "I have prepared well for this presentation," or "I have valuable insights to share with the audience." Being grateful is another way to change your point of view. Being grateful means noticing the good things in your life and letting them know you appreciate them. Being thankful can help you feel less afraid and anxious and improve your general health. When you feel like you might fail, you might want to think about the good things in your life, like your health, your relationships, or your skills and gifts. Focusing on the good things in your life can help you feel less afraid of failing and take on tasks with a better attitude. Reframing is a third way to change the way you see things. To reframing, you have to look at something from a different point of view. If you change how you think and feel about your fears, they will change too. If you're afraid of being turned down, you might want to think of it as a chance to grow. You can look at it as a chance to get better and learn. This new way of thinking about rejection can help you feel less afraid of it and deal with it in a more positive and strong way. Mindfulness is a fourth way to change your point of view. Being mindful means focusing on your thoughts, feelings, and emotions without judging them. Being mindful can help you feel less afraid and anxious and improve your general health. If you are scared of flying, you might want to try being aware while you are in the air. You can pay attention to your breath and how your body feels. Keeping your attention on the present can help you feel less scared and anxious and more calm and relaxed. One powerful Stoic concept for getting over fear is to change your point of view. You can change how you think and feel about your fears by doing things like thinking positively, being grateful, reframing, and being aware. By changing how you see things, you can feel less afraid and anxious and face problems with a more positive and strong mindset. Step 6. Take action. The Stoics thought that the best way to get over fear was to do something. By doing something, you can boost your confidence and get moving on facing your fears. When you are scared, it can be hard to take action, but you have to if you want to get over your fear. It makes your fear bigger when you stay away from the things that scare you. When you face your fears on the other hand, they can't hold you as strong. One way to deal with your fear is to break it down into smaller steps that you can handle. If speaking in public scares you, you might want to start by giving a talk to a small group of family or friends. After you get good at that, you can give a presentation to a bigger group of people. By breaking your fear down into smaller steps, you can gain confidence and lessen your fear over time. Exposure treatment is another thing that can be done. In exposure treatment, you slowly and over again face the thing that scares you until you no longer feel scared. If you are scared of heights, you might want to start by standing on a ladder and work your way up to a higher level. By being around the scary thing over and over again, you can get used to it and feel less afraid of it. It is important to remember that acting does not mean putting yourself in dangerous conditions without thinking. It means taking chances that you know are worth it and making decisions based on what you know about the situation. The Stoics thought that people should act based on logic and reason instead of letting their feelings decide what they should do. Taking action can also help you build self-efficacy, which is the belief that you can do well in certain situations or complete a job. When you face your fears and get past them, you boost your self-efficacy. This can help you feel more confident when facing new tasks. Getting things done can help you find purpose and value in your life. Based on their ideas, the Stoics thought that having a good life meant making the world and yourself better. You can help yourself grow and make the world a better place by facing your fears and doing something about it. Stoic ideals say that the most important thing to do to get over fear is to act. You can get over your fears and live a more satisfying life by breaking them down into smaller steps. Doing exposure therapy, letting logic and reason guide your actions, and giving yourself a sense of self-efficacy and purpose. Remember that the only way to get over fear is to do something about it. So start facing your fears today. Step 7. Seek inner peace. The Stoics believe that happiness and joy come from within, not external factors like money, fame, or power. To find inner peace, one can practice mindfulness meditation, which involves focusing on the present moment and letting go of fears. Writing down feelings of thanks is another way to find peace within oneself. Living by one's own standards and being kind to others can also help in finding peace within oneself. Self-reflection is another way to find inner peace. Reflecting on one's feelings, thoughts, and behaviors can help one learn more about their values and motivations. By thinking about oneself, one can identify bad trends in their thoughts and feelings and work to replace them with better ones. For example, if one is afraid of loss, they may be afraid of what others will think of them or losing something important to them. By understanding what drives them, one can make a plan to deal with their fear and find peace within themselves. Finding inner peace doesn't mean staying away from fear and other bad feelings. It's about finding inner peace and happiness that can help handle life's obstacles with strength and grace. Stoic scholar Seneca advised daily reflecting on one's weaknesses, temptations, and virtues. Regular reflection on oneself and finding inner peace can build resilience and inner strength needed to overcome fears and live a more fulfilling life. Finding inner peace is an essential aspect of living a fulfilling life. By practicing mindfulness meditation, gratitude journaling, living according to one's values, and thinking about oneself, individuals can find inner peace and less fear and anxiety.